I've struggled with like addiction for going on, I don't know, since I was about 16, but when it got more drastic from like my mid-20s. So I've been in and out of recovery for a while. And I've had parts of my life where I've like had abstinence, that further on down the line, put my recovery down, and you know, slowly fell back into the whole thought processes and behaviours. And you know, it sort of led to me, you know, drinking again, using substances, and then I still worked and maintained a job at the time, but you know, the weight we're getting at home with my ex-partner at the then, and what we're doing in my own body, we're getting a bit too severe. I'd been in and out of I'd been in a hospital a few times, and you know, I had services visiting me, so it was to the point of, you know, getting to that really bad state again. So I had a drinks worker at the time, who I contacted when things got tough, and she must have been with the right person at the right time, because I spoke about going into a rehabilitation, which I thought would be like what I used to before, which were taking out of society, and like putting an in-house one for like 6 months or so. But the person who was with my worker at the time says that they could fast track it for me, and that's when growing rooms came to light. I'd say to someone that, you know, you've got to have had enough. You know, I've been in a place many a time, you know, more mentally, where I felt like imprisoned by my own actions, and then in addiction, you know, and then the consequences of that. You sort of get stuck, backed into a corner where you don't see like there's any hope or any escape from the life what you're currently living. And I could just quietly say, you know, that's untrue. You know, there is an escape. You're not by yourself. Loads of times I thought I was the only person going through it. Even having knowledge of recovery before, addiction's so powerful that it blinds you. Because, you know, I was at a point where I'd done like 4.5 years, so I knew there were recovery, but you know, I was back in that situation when it got bad, that, you know, almost feeling sorry for myself that, you know, I was the only one experiencing it. So, you know, it takes a lot, but I think the hardest part of it is you know, what the first step in doing so is just, you know, making that step towards for yourself. You know, whoever it is you need to contact. You know, there's like workers, there's like drug and alcohol services, there's meetings in the community already, which are, you know, quite frequent wherever you are in the world, you know. As soon as you make that first step for yourself, you know, that's when things start to happen. But that first step is what takes the most. And there's help out there, it's pure and simple as that. You know, you've just got to do something for yourself and, you know, get yourself out of that hole. There's people there who've been through it and are willing to help, you know. So.